Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I miscarried yesterday afternoon about 2 p.m. I've never had a miscarriage before and this baby was so wished for. So it's all so fresh and I'm sobbing right now. So I apologize in advance if it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. My husband turned 27 yesterday. I was pregnant with mine and my husband's second child. Yesterday, I was 8 weeks pregnant. The day before yesterday, we saw a beautiful heartbeat flicking on the screen, and today I'm devastated. I was playing with our 2-year-old when I felt a pressure in my lower abdomen. Not long later, I noticed bleeding and I let my husband know immediately that I had discomfort and bleeding. Before long, I had passed what I believe is the fetus and I messaged him. I think I lost the baby. I wanted to keep him updated and I guess I was seeking some kind of emotional support. I asked if he could come home and he said of course if it's urgent. I said I think it is because the pain and bleeding is getting worse and I'm starting to feel lightheaded and our 2-year-old is unattended in his playroom right now. We have no friends or family near that I could call who could get to us quicker than he could. I had to clear myself up, crawl downstairs to take paracetamol, make my son his lunch and then put him down for a nap. At this point, my husband still isn't home. He was working approximately 30 minutes away and took closer to 60 minutes to get back. Hours later, when I asked, it was because he'd stop at Tesco to pick up some beers. I would actually see red. He was at Tesco to pick up beers when his wife told him it's urgent that he needs to come home. She's bleeding, she lost a baby, the kid is unattended. He went to get beers. I ended up very poorly, losing lots of blood, lightheaded, vomiting, etc. And he had to take me to A&E. By the time I was discharged, it was almost 8 p.m. Last week, I had said I'd make him his favorite dinner for his birthday, which he reminded me when we were almost home. I said I wasn't feeling up to it and that whatever takeaway he wants is on me. He said for F's sake, under his breath, and then muttered something along the lines of, "This BS has ruined my birthday." Your wife was just discharged from the freaking hospital. And you're going to be like, so are you still going to make me my birthday dinner? The audacity of some people, holy sh... He didn't stop to get any takeaway. He just drove straight home. He put our son to bed and I went to bed and I'm not sure what he did after. I didn't see him this morning as he had already left for work. He's not messaged me all day and he got home a few hours ago. It's now 8:40 p.m. and he's been giving me silent treatment. Hold on a second. You're telling me she had a miscarriage and he's gonna give her the silent treatment. What? Because what, she didn't make him his birthday dinner? They lost a baby together. They're in this together. Why is he like... I'm so confused. I'm actually so confused. Shouldn't they be like mourning the baby together and like giving each other emotional support? But no, he's gonna give her the silent treatment. Holy moly. I tried to speak to him about an hour or so ago and he ignored me and I called him a disgrace. He slammed the bedroom door and locked me out of his bedroom. His mum has since messaged me and said I need to be patient as he's also had a loss. She didn't ask how I was or anything. He's obviously speaking to his mum, but why isn't he opening up and speaking to me? She said I was harsh. Harsh about what? Why is he making it about himself? Oh my goodness. I'm feeling utterly emotionally neglected right now. My body has been through emotional and physical hell. I understand that my miscarriage came at a freaking inconvenient time for him as it was his birthday and all. I'm not sure if it's the hormones making me feel crazy, but is it nuts to contemplate divorce? No, I don't think it's nuts at all. Because that really says a lot about a person. Like, you can't just compromise one day of your life for something traumatic that happened to your wife. If you're just going to be thinking about yourself, don't get married. It's that simple. Just stay single. Be happy single. Do whatever you want when you're single, right? But why are you going to bring a whole family into this? If you want a family, treat your family well. What the actual... But yes, I do feel like her marriage is over. Even if it's not over legally, it's over. It's like, and that's how he treats you after you got a miscarriage. He's not even like taking care of her at all. Not even checking on her if she's okay. Just all about himself. I'm just so livid that he actually went to Tesco to buy beers instead of like rushing home because he was concerned about his wife. No, he was thinking about his birthday first. Yeah. So I live alone in a small 2-bedroom house. One room is mine, the other one is basically my everything room. It's my office, my closet, storage. Sometimes I just lay on the floor in there and stare at the ceiling when life sucks. It is not a guest room. I've lived with horrible roommates before, so I worked really hard to be able to afford my own place, and I love having my space. It's literally my safe little bubble. Anyways, one of my coworkers got into a huge fight with her roommates and they kicked her out. She was venting at work and I felt bad and I was like, that sucks, oh my god, and even sent her a few places to look at. I was trying to be helpful without inviting chaos into my life, you know. Later that night, she texted me saying, hey, I was thinking maybe I could just crash with you for a few weeks since you live alone and have the space. I literally got that sinking feeling in my chest. No, 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 no. I'm not even close to her. We're cool at work, but we've never even hung out outside of lunch breaks and complaining about our boss. She doesn't know anything about me, and I don't know her like that. Why would she live in my house? So I replied super politely, like, I totally get that you're going through it, but I really value my space and I'm just not in a place where I can have someone stay with me. Like, I was nice. Didn't ghost her, didn't ignore her, just said no. Next day, she's acting really weird. Then another coworker tells me she said I let her be homeless when I have an entire room to myself. Then this person should reply to the coworker, oh, really? Then why don't you offer your place to her? If you're that nice, then you offer the place to her. Like, girl, first of all, she's staying in her boyfriend's place. Second of all, I paid to live alone. That's the whole point. I don't want to feel tense or uncomfortable in my own place. I don't want to tiptoe around someone I barely know. And I definitely don't want to deal with just a few weeks turning into, I'm not looking but nothing's coming through yet for 2 months. Now people at work are acting as if I'm the bad guy. Sorry for not letting a coworker move into my apartment because she had a bad fight. I don't know. I feel bad, but also no. Wait, she has a boyfriend? Why didn't she ask her boyfriend in the first place? Now she's like spreading rumors being like, yeah, this person made me homeless. She's really, really, really mean. But she could have stayed at her boyfriend's place. What? And I can't believe people are saying as if this person is the bad guy, huh? All of you guys then, you offer her a place to stay. Hypocrites. And there's an update. She went to jail. Well, okay, no, good thing this person said no because she definitely did something to land herself in jail. Jeez. Well, this person definitely had a gut feeling. They were like, nope, no, 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 no. Even if this person did know their coworker and they were close, it's still hard to say yes to that. It's still really hard to be like, yes, come live with me for a few weeks, a couple of months. It's hard. It's even hard to let your partner move in with you when you've been living alone single for so long, right? Let alone a freaking coworker that she doesn't even know. Oh my gosh, all these people that are like, you're mean, I can't believe you do that. Hypocrites. I'm in med school and have this friend, let's call him Jake. We've studied together a few times and I shared my annotated notes with him before a big exam. I made them myself with diagrams, explanations, and even some mnemonics I came up with. A few weeks later, one of our professors used up one of my made up mnemonics in a lecture, crediting an anonymous student. I was confused. Turns out Jake had submitted my notes with his name on them to the professor's student tips portal where students can share study tips for extra credit. He didn't even mention me. I confronted him. He brushed it off and said, it's just notes, chill. So I reported it to the academic honesty office, since it technically falls under plagiarism. Now he's under investigation and might lose the extra credit or worse. Our mutual friends are calling me petty and saying I could have just talked to him. They did talk to him though, they did. They were like, why would you do that? I'm pretty sure if Jake apologized and was like, my bad, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I just thought people needed help. But no, he was like, why are you overreacting? It's just notes, chill. If he's gonna do this while in med school, he does not deserve to be out there doing something else. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.